The show is about a group of kind of insular English academics who who teach at this Oxford or Cambridge kind of college.
It's all centres around a guy who, his philanthropy is about the fact that he wants to be really kind to people and nice to people, never likes to hurt someone's feelings, and strangely, in doing that, he ends up annoying a lot of people.
When I was a student, I was studying French, and Molière was my special subject, and he read a play called The Misanthrope, which is about somebody who was so rough on everybody that they hated him. And it was the late 60s, so I thought, you know, in that kind of radical charged situation that was the late 60s, what would really annoy people was not somebody who was critical and radical, but somebody who was nice.
It's both a comic and a very touching and poignant exploration of the difficulty that we all have in communicating with other people, and we think we're saying one thing and they think we're saying another, and the misunderstandings, both comic and tragic, that result from that.
It's a very original and intelligent play, I think, and he's one of those bizarrely articulate people, so you can speak much more clearly than you ever would in real life. You know, you can express yourself beautifully because he writes it so well.
My first response upon reading it was that I thought it was completely accessible in spite of the potentially over-intellectual Englishness of it all. It's something that, you know, as a scatterbrained American, even I could understand and identify with and learn from.
There's something about it that just fits together. And you think it's this extremely breezy, light, funny thing, and then the more we delve into it, the more you realize actually it's extremely complex and profound about human behavior.
I was just feeling really torn of kind of, this is really sad. Some of these stories are really sad. Also, they're just so funny. So I think that's what I love about the piece, is it catches you on both of those, absolutely.
It's a very, very good cast, and I've worked with the director before, David Grindley. He did it in London in 2005, and so I know he understands the play. He did it beautifully in London.
We all get along very well so far here on week 3. We have 2 British people, and however many left are American. 3? There's no list here.
What you have with Matthew is we need somebody who knows about comedy, and obviously he has that in spades.
He has terrible hygiene, but superhuman strength, so it's a toss-up. He is extremely funny and giving and sweet.
He just radiates kindness and amiability, so I think he's just a perfect piece of casting, really.
It's fantastic because they're all really skilled, they're really confident of their own ability, and they're really embracing other people, and so it means we move very quickly because nobody's anxious about stepping on anybody else's toes. Everybody's very honest, and they're all both very funny and when required, very, very moving as well.
I want them to be entertained, and I want them, to be thought-provoked, and I think it should sort of be an enriching experience, and also, I hope, entertaining. I think entertaining is an important start.